watched by my journal. I never thought much about the attic, dark, dusty, and full of forgotten memories. But a recent renovation led me up there, where I stumbled upon an old journal. It looked ancient, yet strangely familiar, and as I opened it, I was startled to see my name scrawled across the inside cover. The pages chronicled my life in eerie detail, capturing events I barely remembered and moments I thought only I knew. The further I read, the more unsettling it became, as each entry grew more precise until it reached today's date. It described the exact moment I found the journal, down to my startled gasp. That's when I noticed a peculiar footnote: the watcher sees all. As the days unfolded, the journal continued to update itself. I tried to ignore it, but curiosity got the better of me. Each morning, I hesitantly flipped to the latest entry, and each time I found the day's events written in advance. It was as though someone, or something, was watching me, tracking my every move. I started testing it, making spontaneous decisions to see if they would appear on the next page, but the journal never faltered. It knew. Everything I did, everywhere I went, every secret I whispered to myself in the dark was etched in ink before I even lived it. I began to feel paranoid, eyes constantly darting to shadows, searching for unseen observers. One night, unable to resist the pull of the journal, I read ahead. The entry for the next day was blank, except for one line: "You will meet the author." A chill ran down my spine. The thought of confronting whatever entity held my life in its grasp filled me with dread, yet I knew I had no choice. The following day, I kept to my routine, hyper-aware of every stranger I passed, every face in the crowd. But nothing unusual happened, at least not until night fell. As I sat alone, staring at the journal on the table, the doorbell rang. I hesitated, hand hovering over the knob, heart pounding. When I finally opened the door, there was no one there, just an envelope on the ground. Inside was a single page torn from the journal, the ink still wet. It read, "The watcher sees all, even when you cannot see yourself." At that moment, I understood with chilling clarity: I was both the author and the observer, trapped in an endless loop of predestination. As the realization sunk in, the journal's pages fluttered open on their own, blank and ready to capture the final entry of my story.